Yo, what's good everybody? Apple Dokkan here, back with another Dokkan battle video. I mean, this is not exactly like a Dokkan battle video. We are going to be going through a hot take thread from our favorite Twitter user right here, Abu Beast. This is gonna be a Dokkan, Legends, and like Naruto hot takes as well. We're just gonna go through these. I already know, I've seen a couple of these in the timeline and people are going crazy over them. So let's just react to them and let's just see what Abu has to say, bro. Abu is a very unique person when it comes to his takes, so this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun, I can already tell. The first take we do start out off with EZA charts is the major source on predicting major celebrations. Okay? I mean, I don't think this is really a hot take. As you can see right here, like, these charts are usually what we use to see when when a unit is really going to get their EZA, right? As you can see, there's units from 2020 that still haven't gotten their EZAs, like the Super Sound 2 Gohan, or, I mean, Pycon and Janemba already got their EZA here, like this Frieza as well, and then you've got in Super Sound 4 Gogeta. We usually use these, like, the closer we are to an EZA, the more the chances are that that EZA is gonna, like, shape a celebration or something like that, like an in Super Sound 4 Gogeta. You really expect this Gogeta to EZA maybe on, like, worldwide, if we do get, like, a GT worldwide. Like, it kind of, like, gives us, like, an idea of what kind of celebration we could be getting throughout the year. I don't think this is a hot take, though. I don't think any of this is really a hot take right here. This is just kind of like a fact. Like, that's just what we do as a community. I don't think that's a hot take. Alright, so going into the second one here. Hit was built for Festival. However, he can get caught through the 50 stages if he doesn't get his dodges in. No guard or damage reduction is where he gets hurt the most. Okay, I will say, Hit not having any guard or damage reduction definitely can kind of hurt him, especially on, like, the earlier stages of a fight. But as you said, Hit is built for Festival, and usually if you're going up against Gogeta or Vegito, Hit is already at, like, insane amounts of defense. Like, this guy is gonna be at, like, 20 million something, or even more than that. But yeah, if you don't dodge, and if you haven't, like, actually focused or haven't gotten lucky with some of his super attacks, then maybe you don't have enough defense to actually tank those super attacks. So yeah, you can definitely get caught with it. I don't think Hit is a perfect unit. You can definitely get caught with this guy, even outside of Festival, right? Like, on some of the first few turns of a fight, you can really run this guy on slot 1. It's very hard for him to get caught in Festival, though. Like, it's pretty rare, because he was literally built for that, and you can just use his active skill, use that Usher to just one-shot the boss. Hit is very good. I can definitely see what Abu is saying here, though. No guard or damage reduction does hurt him, but if he had guard and damage reduction, he would actually just be unkillable. So I can definitely see why they didn't give him guard or damage reduction. Oh, okay, so this is a Naruto one here. I don't feel like Itachi being sick is what held him back on being the strongest member of the Akatsuki, excluding Madara since he joined during the war. Sasuke and Obito were quick learners, but never reached his level. I don't know what's been going on with Abu and these Itachi takes, bro. Like, I'm gonna be so real. I think a lot of his friends are, like, actually Itachi fans. And Abu is like, you know what? Just to not really argue with them, I'm gonna be like an Itachi glazer as well. Because there's no way you actually watch the series and think that Sasuke and Obito never reach Itachi's level. Like, Itachi needs Naruto and B to actually defeat Nagato. If he didn't have Naruto and B to actually shoot the planetary devastation with him, with their strongest attacks, then he would have just lost against Nagato. And Obito is just stronger than Nagato. And then Sasuke gets way stronger than Nagato as well, so they're way above Itachi's level. I don't get what this first sentence even means. Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't feel like Itachi being sick is what held him back on being the strongest member of the Akatsuki. So what, you think he wouldn't be the strongest anyway, even if he wasn't sick? So then why are you saying that he is stronger than Obito? Obito was the strongest in the Akatsuki. I don't know, he's kind of like contradicting himself here with this take. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, let's just go to the next one, bro. This is just an Itachi glaze take here. Naruto or Sasuke can easily solo Kaguya if she appeared from another arc after the war arc. Yeah, like, how is this a hot take? This is just a general statement. Yes, Naruto from the last would 1v1 Kaguya. Or like Sasuke from the last. I don't know how this is a hot take. I don't get it. This is the take that I actually saw on the timeline for people like going insane. As you can see, it has already like 14 quotes, only 4 likes as well, which is a crazy divide of interaction there. LR Beast Gone turned out to be the first anniversary LR that has been in the top 10 post their 1-year release. Alright, so I did see a lot of people go crazy about this, and I can definitely see why, right? There's AGLUI, who was in the top 10 1 year after his release. There's GT Duo, who was still in the top 10 even by 9th anniversary. So this is just wrong. If this was worded correctly though, if he said that Beast was still in the top 10, is the only LR that is still in the top 10, even after the anniversary a year after him. Like, Beast is still top 10 even after the 10th anniversary, right? Like, if he said something like that, then I can definitely see this as a take. But no, because GT Duo was, like, even a year after their release, they were, like, top 10. I'm pretty sure UI as well, even a year after his release, he was still top 10. So, this is just wrong. Like, this is just wrong. GT Duo was not in the top 10 after the 9th anniversary, because 9th anniversary gave us like 7 different easy A's that were so much better than GT Duo. And like, it's kind of like the same thing for AGLUI as well, whenever 7th anniversary came in, but that's mostly because Broly just absolutely smashed him to pieces, right? Like, UI could not do anything against Broly. Alright, well, let's see. LR Kefla and Kid Buu are the most anticipated units as a rarity than Orange Piccolo. Alright, I've seen Albu talk about this. I know that a lot of people, yeah, you can already see like 5 quotes there. A lot of people are not really happy with this take. I mean, I think what his logic here is that we already have an LR Orange Piccolo, right? So people are anticipating an LR Kefla more and like an LR Kid Buu more. I do kinda agree with this take, but we still don't have an LR standalone Orange Piccolo. So maybe Kid Buu, sure, but I don't know about Kefla. I don't know if people would rather get a Kefla LR than actually get like a standalone Orange Piccolo LR, right? I know people go crazy about LR Kid Buu. I mean, Kid Buu is the final villain of the series and it still doesn't have an LR, so I know people are anticipating this LR a lot. I don't know about Kefla, although we did see a lot of like arguments when LR Kale and Caulifla did not fuse into Kefla, but that was mostly because people just found it funny, right? I don't think it's like there's way more people that are anticipating an LR Kefla than an LR Orange Piccolo, right? And so Red Wolf, oh, this is an Elden Ring one. Oh my god, this has 6 replies to it. Red Wolf of Radagon is harder than Margit, Renala, and Radahn. I mean, look, I feel like some of these, like some of the Elden Ring bosses are gonna be hard to you depending on like the type of player that you are. A Red Wolf of Radagon, to me he was hard. When you compare him to like Renala, I mean, yeah, I will agree with Renala. Like Renala is not hard at all. She's probably the easiest boss in the game. But with the other ones, I don't think so. Like a Red Wolf of Radagon only has like 2 attacks or 3 attacks. Then Margit just does some dumbass shit. And then Radahn is just one of the bosses where a lot of people struggle with. So I don't think I will agree with this take. I agree with Renala, I don't agree with like the 2 ones, right? Like Margit is way harder, and then Radahn is way, way harder than the Red Wolf of Radagon. The moment you get used to this guy, like the only, Red Wolf of Radagon, the only attack I really like kind of find hard for him is when he like lunges at you and does 2 bites. That's kind of like because you have to be very, very locked in to actually dodge that one. Other than that, it's like, this guy's a pussy, bro. The story plot has saved Sasuke way more than Naruto. I mean, if we think about this, probably. I mean, where would I say that Sasuke was saved? I don't know if I would say so in the Deidara fight. I mean, just him. I mean, you could say plot armor for Sasuke because he went up against someone he completely countered with his ability, but I wouldn't really say that's plot armor for Sasuke. Even him, like, actually summoning the big snake, I don't think that I would count that as, like, plot armor, because that's something he just gets from absorbing Orochimaru, which he did himself. It wasn't, like, actually just given to him. I don't think Naruto gets bailed out by plot too much. I will say the pain fight, maybe. I will probably say the pain fight is like where we see Naruto kind of get bailed out by plot. I don't really think think both Naruto and Sasuke really just get bailed out by plot too much, bro. Because the moments where they get bailed out, it's just like, I don't think it's plot armor. It's just a very logical way of like them being bailed out. A lot of people bring up like Killer B versus Sasuke, where he had like a lot of plot armor there. Actually, I will probably say that like Jugo healing him was kind of an ass pull. Like that was actually kind of crazy. That is the only time I will say that Sasuke is probably like saved by plot armor, right? Because Jugo just healing him, that was kind of insane. Like, we never really see Jugo do some shit like that. It is like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I can just revive Sasuke. I can just do this. Karin doing it is fine because we know Karin is a healer. But like, Jugo doing it, I was like, what? And then the other one that the people bring up is like the Sage of Six Path stuff. I can kind of see plot armor there with Kabuto reviving Sasuke. But like Kabuto, we already knew that he had like some weird shit going on with him, so like him just healing Sasuke is not really crazy. I think the thing that I find more crazy is the fact that Kabuto got all of his like development off screen from the Izanami, right? That's like the main thing. I don't know. I think Sasuke has more moments where you can say he was saved by plot than Naruto, right? So I guess this take is fine. 10th anniversary was perfectly made, done as the content were... Bro, I have like strokes reading some of the sentences that Abu puts out. 10th anniversary was perfectly made, done as the content we were given. 3 of the 6 LRs were slightly underwhelming, but as an anniversary as a whole was very successful. Okay, I will say we got a lot of events during this anniversary, so there was always something to do. We got the 10th anniversary battles, we got like 3 different red zones, we got a blue zone, we got Festival of Battles as well, I guess. There's been a divide when it comes to like events from 10th anniversary and how fun they actually are to play. And I will say the anniversary was very successful, but 3 of the 6 LRs being very underwhelming is kinda ass. Yeah, but he is saying as the content that we were given. Yeah, the content, sure, it was good, but like, if we're talking about the units themselves, yeah, like I don't think it was perfect at all. People complain a lot about TOP buffs, yet to forget that's their main and biggest arc from Super. I mean, yeah, I don't think this is a hot take. Like, TOP is basically built to be the merchandise arc. We get new forms, we get like new cool stuff, we got a new fusion, we got a lot of that stuff. So yeah, this is not really a hot take. It is a character that has never won a real fight, not including the clone one. Okay, this is a funny take. Because this is like me saying, yo, Naruto has never won a real fight. But yo, guys, I am not gonna include any of the fights that he has won. Bro, Tenten has 3 fights in the whole series. It's the Clone fight, the Temari fight, and the fight versus Kakuzu, which she wins in the war arc, so you're immediately proven wrong here. And why are you not including one of the 3 fights that she has? Like, I don't know what you're doing here. I don't know what you're doing here. I feel like this take is actually targeted at me because I said I loved Tenten because she shares like the same voice actor with one of my favorite characters from Steins Gate. And like Abu is just on my ass here. I feel like that's what's going on here because I don't think he's ever talked about Tenten. But hey, we move, I guess. We move. You're just wrong, Abu. You're just wrong. You're just wrong. Naruto held back a lot in the final fight. I've already liked this. This is not a hot take. Oh shit, I almost just spilled all of my water. This is not a hot take. We know this. It's like a fact, and that's not a hot take. I am not reading the Legends one, I don't care. I don't believe AGL Vegito Blue was terrible on release. It was mainly his base that aged after the celebration. I guess this could be a hot take right now because so many people say that AGL-VB was ass on release or something. AGL-VB was like a top 3 unit on release, bro. Like, AGL-VB was one of the 2 units or 3 units that could actually tank Fusion Zamasu. Yeah, people are just dumb when they say that AGL-VB was not good on release. I feel like on the Kid Buu fight, AGL-VB was kinda shit. Like, they weren't really good in that fight. Kid Buu could just one-tap them. But you could still make them work on that fight as well. And then by the 9th anniversary, I think they even got way better. Allowed this guy to, like, use his attack debuffs. Allowed this guy to actually fuse. I think this unit is way overhated. They definitely are not really the greatest designed unit ever. But I think they are very overhated. Yeah, this is a good take. I think this is a good take. I believe it's time for Dokkan to move forward on the rarities. Oh, brother. This is that legend player talk. And give us units that have 3 supers at 36 key. Or 2 that are both voiced. Alright, people talk about voiced super attacks so much. Do you know how annoying it would be to see the same super attack like 4 times on a unit that does a lot of additionals, and you hear their voice lines, the same exact voice line every single time, bro. That would be annoying. Thank God they haven't done voiced super attacks. Thank God. And 36 key for like a, what would you even call this? An ultra duper super attack? I don't agree, bro. And I don't really care about the new rarity. I think LR being the highest rarity is like very good at what we're doing right now, but I don't really care about the new rarity. OG Dragon Ball is a series no one hates. I can just skip this. Like, I already know this is gonna be some bullshit just from that, bro. First of all, Abu, you haven't read the series. You have not, or you are on chapter 3 of the series. You have no right to talk about this. Financial-wise will not be enough to make as an anniversary LR, let alone a headliner. People want fusions, Super Saiyan 4s, Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and Gohan. You have Goku on your gifts! Is on your gifts, and both of them are from OG Dragon Ball. How are you contradicting yourself like this? I get what Abu means. I get what he means. I feel like Dokkan at this point really wants their headliners to be shiny transforming units with like blue hair or red hair or yellow hair. So I don't really see Kid Goku or like base Goku from 23rd World Tournament really be like an anniversary headliner. I can see them as like part 2s, but not really a headliner of anniversary or like worldwide. So I can see what he means, but this is like the worst way of saying it, because first of all, there's so many people that hate OG Dragon Ball. Like, so many people hate it without even watching it, right, bro? Like, bro, you haven't even read the series yourself and you're hating on it right now, bro, with this take. Whatever, man, whatever. Super EZAs are a good concept, however, it's a major disadvantage for the free-to-play player, comparing 6 to 30 stones. I don't know how it's a major disadvantage. It's not like they got rid of EZAs for Super EZAs. You still get 30 stones from EZAs. Yeah, you get 6 from Super EZAs, and then you get a unit that you probably have rainbowed because they came out 10 years ago who can actually go up against the hardest fights. So I don't think it's really a major disadvantage. It's actually just an advantage for you as a free-to-play player to actually just have Super EZAs. Domains aren't necessary for the game if it only latests 3 to 5 turns if the enemy also gets the buff. I don't think the enemy getting the buff has ever been like a problem for me. I don't think that it has ever been, because if you're running strong units, like they're gonna take double digits from the enemies anyway, even with a domain buff. I don't know about like them not being necessary. You can just say this about like any ability in the game, right? You can say, yo, revives are not necessary in Dokkan Battle. They're gonna put out new skills and stuff like that, right? So I feel like new skills, unique stuff, it is necessary because it keeps the game fresh and everything like that. Just giving units more unique abilities. Gaara was stronger than Sasuke during the 5 Kage Summit. Yeah, alright, bro. The worst type TUR we got in the game ever. One of the first few that come to mind is like Physical Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, because it was like a new form and everything like that, and the first of its kind, like the first Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta unit. I would probably agree with this though. Like, we were waiting for this Goku to get like a new unit for like what, 7 years? Or like 8 years, or even 9 years, I don't remember correctly, and he was so bad, so I can probably agree with this. I don't know what other TUR, like off the top of my head, I can't really remember another one, so I think I just agree with this. Alright, bonus take here, this is the last one. Legends had a rough couple of years, but you do believe it will have a better and much healthier combat. Bro, this is what Legends players say every single year, bro. Literally every year. They say, yo, yeah, it's bad now, but trust, they're gonna fix it. And they've been saying that for like 5 years, bro. During the 7th anniversary, it's gonna have a healthier comeback and probably be better than Dokkan by the 11th anniversary. Bro, I'm gonna be so real with you, bro. I don't think Legends is reaching its 11th anniversary. Well, that was the Abu hot take thread right there. Definitely some interesting ones. A lot of these were not even hot takes. Like, they were just either plain wrong or him just, like, saying something we all knew, which is just a cold take. It's not really a hot take. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Abu's Dokkan Legends. There was an Elden Ring one in there as well, and Naruto hot takes. Thank you guys for the support. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.